It was some years ago, early night. I was working my usual shift at Burger King, when my friend Jalen came up to me and asked for tips on becoming black pilled, since he saw the video that we uploaded. Anyways, my boss saw that I was goofing off as usual. The reason I goof off is because I have anxiety. This is the final straw, Nelson, my boss yelled. I was fired, but I couldn't care less. I always knew my boss was an insecure beta. I just hope that Jalen doesn't go down the same path. As I was walking out of the Burger King, I saw an obese man in a Ford Explorer, a car driven mostly by soccer moms and third-party GameCube dealers, aka child molesters. When he went into the drive-thru, it seemed like the car had a bunch of anime and Nintendo stickers. I ran up to his car to see if I could get a lift home because I normally use Uber for transportation, but my phone was at 0%, so I had no choice. He asked if I knew what Super Smash Bros. Was. Yeah, but why? I replied. When I said this, I swear I heard Joy-Con sticks clacking and children giggling in the back of his trunk. But I digress. It was probably his relatives. I was just testing you, dude, he responded. At this point, I was a bit creeped out, but regardless, I needed a lift, so I asked him if he could drive me home. Oh, sure. But first, I need you to do a favor for me. By the way, my name is Kylan. I felt like walking away immediately, for the simple fact that his name sounded somewhat they-themish. But he proceeded to pull out some sort of paper. Take a good look. Kylan tossed me a blueprint of what looked like to be a mansion. While I observed the layout of the mansion, I glanced at the top of the blueprint to see a title that read, The Sky House. And at the bottom of the blueprint, it showed the address of the mansion, which read, 2946 Little St. Zach Frozen Oasis, 2nd Street. Am I going there? I questioned. Kylan began to seem tense for some reason. Alright, Kylan, can you just tell me what the fuck is going on? Once I said that, Kylan started to spill the beans about everything. It turns out, Kylan was somehow friends with a well-known Smash player named Leffen that paid Kylan to sneak into the Sky House and steal some weird-ass adapter called an arduino. The reason why Leffen couldn't do this himself is because he had beef with the creator of the adapter, another Smash player named Hux. After hearing what Kylan said, I decided to take on the offer if he split the money that Leffen gave him. Kylan would agree to this as long as I got the arduino. And so, we drove to 2946 Little St. Zach Frozen Oasis, 2nd Street. When we arrived at the address, we quickly noticed that there was a party being thrown inside the mansion. I said my farewells to Kylan while shaking his greasy Dorito dust-covered hands. I even waved at the miners in the back. They were still naively and blissfully giggling. Before I opened the front door of the mansion, though, I looked back to see Kylan parking his Ford Explorer in the bushes. What a wise choice, I thought. As soon as I opened up the door, I was greeted by some obese dude who said he was invited to the party by his boyfriend, Sky Williams. I honestly couldn't care. Once more, I heard the sound of clacking, but instead of it being Joy-Cons, it was just some dudes playing Smash Bros. Melee with custom-made GameCube controllers. I proceeded into the living room to see a bunch of people staring at a widescreen TV, watching Pokemon while cooking pizza on a George Foreman grill. This mansion was down bad. Before I could search for the Arduino, I had to go to the bathroom. While walking to the bathroom, I saw a Smash commentator, D1, piggybacking a miner. Boggers. When I made it to the bathroom, I heard a weird noise, but I couldn't care. My bladder was ready to let loose. What I saw in that bathroom is something I'll never unsee for as long as I live. Zach was giving Nairo a full Nelson. I looked down to see printed DMs, front, face, and center. Nairo, he was frozen. The allegations were true. Zach stared at me as if he hit a devious lick, which he did. I just jolted towards the exit in the bathroom. The exit led to the backyard of the mansion. So I went for a leak in the bushes somewhere in the back of the backyard. After all that, I zipped up my pants and went back, searching for the Arduino. Before I could do that, I heard a splashing sound. As well as moaning. I turned around to see that fat dude from earlier, near a fountain, some patio chairs, and a grill, staring at some black dude getting it off a miner in a hot tub. I was frozen up, just like Nara from the site, but the obese guy began to say, "I gotta go tell Sky." The obese guy started running back into the house to find Sky. I began following him. I thought that maybe Sky Williams would know where the Arduino is. We both pushed past some top players as he led me to the garage where there was a large trapdoor. He opened it to reveal a ladder. We both climbed down to the basement, and lo and behold, the Arduino happened to be chilling on an end table near a king-size bed where Zero and Sky were getting it on. I didn't care about this, but Obese passed out. Rightfully so. Though, my initial reaction to this was not gonna lie. I wanted to sorta kinda act up. Unfortunately, I instead got the Arduino and left. Kylan drove me home but didn't pay me. As expected, Kylan was broke. He spent all the money that Leffen gave him on amiibo figures. I was fine with it. Once I got back home, I sat down on the floor, looking back on everything that happened at the mansion. I retrieved the Arduino, but at what cost?